Welcome to 2.8's Math Moment. Today students learned about how to find the area of any regular polygon. A regular polygon is a shape that has equivalent sides in the shape. So that's going to help us when we're solving and finding the area for these shapes. The first thing that you do, or the formula that you use, is you use the formula for a triangle, finding the area of a triangle, which is base times height divided by 2. And you do that for one of the triangles in the shape. Then you take that answer and you just times it by the number of sides. So I'm going to walk you through each step. Here I have a triangle that has already been made out of this 8-sided shape, which is an octagon. I'm going to first find the area of that small triangle, and then we have the students visualize and sometimes even draw the fact that from every corner of the shape to the center, I can make that same exact triangle. They're all equivalent triangles. That's what makes it a regular polygon. The base and the side around is the same, so all the triangles are the same. So if I find the area of one of those triangles, then I just have to multiply it by how many of those triangles I have. So I'm going to take this triangle here, which has a base of 4, a height of 5, and place it in the formula. Base times height divided by 2. I know that 4 times 5 is 20, and I know 20 divided by 2 is a pretty simple fact. I know that that's 10. So I have the students, a strategy that I teach them is to put the 10 inside of that first triangle. And then if we've drawn the triangles all around and they're all equal, we go ahead and to help us visualize it, we draw 10s in all of the triangles around. Then all we have to do is count how many triangles we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which should be equivalent to the number of sides in your shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then all you have to do is take 10 times the number of sides or the amount of triangles to get your final answer. And in this case, it is 80. We are working in inches, so 80 inches squared because we're working with area. So we're going to move on to the next example. It says again to find the area of the shape below. Now this shape has 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is a hexagon. I still am going to use the formula where I find the area of one triangle and times that amount by the number of sides. So here's my first triangle. And again, for visual reasons, I'm going to go ahead and make my other triangles to remind students and to help them see that that shape is made up of the same triangle. So I'm going to take 12 times 10 divided by 2, because that's the base times the height, divided by 2, which is the formula for finding the area of the triangle. I know that 12 times 10 is 120. I used my zeros trick there. Took my 0 off. 12 times 1 is 12. Put my 0 back on. And now I'm going to take 120 divided by 2. 2 goes into 12 6 times. 2 goes into 0 0 times for an answer of 60. Now what that means is every triangle in this shape is it has an area of 60. So I can count up my sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and take 60 times 6. Or if your student wants to look at it visually, think about how many different triangles you have with a 60 inside, which is also 6. Again, I'm going to use my zeros trick here. Take my 0 off. 6 times 6 is 36. Put my 0 back on for a final answer of 360 centimeters squared. If you have any more questions about finding the area of regular polygons, please make sure to see your math teacher.